Mama Remy stopped in shock. Clara, my fellow sister, with my husband? She dropped her basket, marched straight to them, and shouted, "You want to shine with my own husband while telling me to dull myself?" Before Clara could speak, Jibosa! Mama Remy gave her one hot slap that turned her face to the other side. People gathered. Fight oh! Women fight oh! Clara ran. Papa Remy escaped. In a noisy and beautiful city called Lagos, there was a strange women's group called the Shine Shine Women's Club. But this was not a club for women to shine. In fact, the women in the club were told not to shine at all. They wore old wrappers, faded blouses, and dry, scratchy wigs. Their earrings were bent, and their shoes were always dusty. You would think they were coming from a village farm and not a city meeting. Their leader was Madame Felicia, a tall, powerful woman who always wore dark sunglasses. She spoke with confidence and moved like a queen. "My sisters," she would say every Thursday at the club meeting, "if you want your husband to love you forever, do not look fine. If your husband brings another woman into your house, smile. Tell her welcome. Don't fight. Don't shout. Just pray." The women nodded. Some even clapped. "Never disobey your husband, no matter what," she continued. "If he tells you not to eat meat, don't argue. Do whatever he said. In this club, we only eat pomo. That's all. No meat, no chicken, no fish, no enjoyment. Just be humble and love your husband always." The women shouted together, "Yes, everything we do is for our husbands." But not all of them were happy. The silent ones, Mama Remy, Auntie Grace, and Iwa Tenny, sat at the back of the meeting, looking at each other. Auntie Grace whispered, "I miss eating rice with goat meat. This life is dry." Mama Remy sighed, "My husband doesn't even say thank you. I wore the same old wrapper last week. He didn't even look at me." "But what can we do?" Iwa Tenny said. "We all agreed to follow Madam Felicia, so they stayed, they obeyed, even when their hearts didn't agree." One Saturday morning, Mama Remy was going to the market when she saw something strange. Her husband, Papa Remy, was walking on the road, holding hands with Sister Clara, another club member. They were eating roasted fish, drinking malt, and laughing loudly like people on honeymoon. Mama Remy stopped in shock. "Clara, my fellow sister, with my husband?" She dropped her basket, marched straight to them, and shouted, "You want to shine with my own husband while telling me to dull myself?" Before Clara could speak, Jibosa, Mama Remy gave her one hot slap that turned her face to the other side. People gathered. "Fight oh! Women fight oh!" Clara ran. Papa Remy escaped. That evening, the Shine Shine Women's Club gathered for an emergency meeting. "Mama Remy, you have broken the rule," said Madame Felicia's assistant. "You fought another woman over your husband. That is against our law." "But she was one of us," Mama Remy cried. "She betrayed me." "You should have smiled and prayed," said another woman. "You have shamed us." They told Mama Remy to beg Madame Felicia for forgiveness. The next day, the women decided to go to Madame Felicia's house. "We must tell her what happened," said Iwa Tenny. As they entered her beautiful compound, they noticed something odd. The flowers were fresh. The air smelled of jollof rice and fried plantain. They knocked, and the housemaid opened the door. "Come in," she said. The women stepped into the sitting room and froze. There was Madame Felicia sitting on a golden chair, wearing a red lace gown, a shiny wig, and gold earrings. On the table before her was a feast: fried rice, goat meat, pepper soup, fish, wine, and even ice cream. She was dancing to music and laughing with her mouth full. The women gasped. "Ah, Madame Felicia, you said we should wear old clothes," shouted Mama Ngozi. "You said we should never eat meat," cried Iwateni. "You said never enjoy life, but look at you," shouted Auntie Grace. Madam Felicia stood up quickly. Ah, my sisters, I can explain. No need, they all shouted. You have been using us while you are living your best life. One by one, they removed the club wrapper and dropped it on her floor. That day, the Shine Shine Women's Club died. The women returned to their homes with their eyes open. No more eating only pomo, no more old wigs and sad faces. They began to smile, dance, dress fine, and eat well. They respected their husband, but they also learned to respect themselves. And when anyone asked about the Shine Shine Club, they would say, no more darling. If we must shine, we will shine for real. Moral of the story? Don't follow any leader who makes you suffer while they enjoy. It is good to love your husband, but don't forget to love yourself too. Shining is not a sin, it is your right. When something doesn't feel right in your heart, speak up. The end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more stories.